So your home didn't sell. Maybe it stayed on the market for 30, 60, 90 days or even more. Maybe you had few showings but no offers. Or maybe it just quietly expired and nobody told you what went wrong. So today let's talk about that. Because I hear this all the time and I know how defeating it might feel. You did everything you thought you were supposed to do. You trusted your agent, you made the repairs, kept your house clean while doing the showings. You were available for showings all the time whenever the agent told you to. You did everything, but it still didn't sell. It's not your fault, but there are real specific reasons that it happened. And once you know them, they're easy to fix. Really quick, I'm Ruchika, your favorite realtor right here in Orange County. I specialize in working with sellers, and a big part of what I do is help homeowners whose houses didn't sell. I help them figuring out what went wrong and get their house sold the second time around. I'm genuinely passionate about what I do. Why? Because I truly feel that the sellers deserve honest answers, not just excuses. There are actually 4 reasons that a home doesn't sell. I'm gonna be very honest with you. Sometimes it's one or sometimes it's a combination. But whenever I sit down with a homeowner after an expired listing, it almost always comes to one of these 4 reasons. First, the pricing is off. I know, nobody wants to hear that. But pricing is the single biggest reason a home sits on the market. Today, the buyers are smart. They work with the buyer's agents who know the data. So, if your home is priced even 5 to 7% higher than the market, well, they're not gonna waste their time making an offer. They're just going to move on. And here's the tricky part. Agents, so many times intentionally, they overprice the home. Well, just to win your listing. They will come and tell you what you want to hear, not what you need to hear. Oh, we can get that price for you. And 3 months later, they will ask for the price reduction. Well, that's not fair. You deserved an honest opinion right from the day one. So here is the fix. Unbiased comparative market analysis based on what actually sold in your neighborhood in the last 90 days. Actual data. Reason number 2. Marketing was weak. Now this one surprises people. Why? Because they assume every agent does the same thing. They post it on the MLS and put a sign in the yard and boom, done. Well, there is a huge difference in an agent who lists your home and an agent who actually markets it. Well, did your house have professional pictures? Did your house have a video tour? Well, was it being promoted on all social media platforms across Instagram, YouTube, Facebook? Was it being featured on email campaigns to local buyers agents? Well, was your agent out there actually talking about your house? Because here's the thing, the buyers, they aren't just on Zillow. Well, they are everywhere. They are on Instagram looking at the tours. They are on YouTube looking at the neighborhoods. So they decide way before they ever call an agent. So if your house did not appear on those platforms, well, a big pool of buyers didn't even know your house existed for sale. Reason number 3, the presentation of the house wasn't able to connect with the buyers. Now, I do not mean that the house is ugly. No, what I mean is it wasn't able to establish a connection with the buyers. See, maybe the staging was off. Maybe the photos were dark or they were shot on the phone. Maybe there were small things like an outdated light fixture, like maybe there was a strong smell. Maybe there was clutter that made the room feel small. All these small things that were easy to fix, but nobody told you about them. See, buyers make emotional decisions. The moment they step into the house, within 90 seconds, they would either feel, oh, I can see my life over here, or they don't. See, the presentation is all about creating this feeling. The good news, presentation is usually the cheapest and fastest fix. Reason number 4, the market changed, but nobody adapted. Yes, the Orange County market moves. See, the interest rates change, the inventory changes, the buyer demands shift. What was a fair price in January might not be a fair price in April, right? And so many times homes sit because the market changed, but neither the seller nor the agent wanted to adapt fast enough. Now, this is where an agent who's actively watching the data and having the honest conversations with you makes all the difference. If your home sits on the market for 60 plus days and your agent is not calling you proactively with the revised strategy, now that's a problem. Okay, so now you know the reasons. So let's talk about what to do with this information. Because the worst thing you can do is come back with the same agent, the same price, the same photos. Guess what? Nothing is going to change. So here is what I recommend every seller I sit down with who had an expired listing. First, take a deep breath. Your house is not unsellable. It's not like the market has rejected your house forever. No. The only thing is you need a new strategy. Second, get a fresh set of eyes, not from the same agent, from someone who can give you a fresh perspective on the pricing, the presentation, and the marketing. Third, do not rush back onto the market without fixing what went wrong. So take a few weeks, make the few adjustments that you need to do, and come back stronger. Well, if your house expired recently or it's been few months, I would love to sit down with you. No pressure, no obligation. I'm not going to sell you on anything. I offer a free seller consultation. When I sit down, I look at your specific home, your situation, and give you an honest assessment of what happened and what I'm going to do differently. Whether you end up working with me or not, but you will walk away with real answers for sure. The link to schedule an appointment is in the description below. And if you found this video helpful, please do not forget to like and share with someone who might be going through a frustrating selling experience. They might need to hear this too. I'm Ruchika, your favorite realtor right here in Orange County. See you next time.